wouldn't doubt it. They probably go to AEW.
Roxanne look a little husky in the arm.
All right, I'm about to start testing out the audio levels.
Yo.
Yeah, the draft.
Pop a fully and check your rollies. It's crime time. Brooklyn. Man, RP, Shad. He died from saving his son. That's crazy. That's wild, though.
What a way to go. You had to go. What a way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yep.
that's a hero's way to go.
Real right. So Wesley comes back and now he beefing with people?
I saw like a picture of that on YouTube. I didn't get to see what was going on.
He confronted Obafemi after he won. And everybody was saying West.
Damn. I was watching that match too.
You turned it off after the match was over?
Yeah, I tuned out.
He came out right after that. He ain't saying that. He just was a little stare down. But I want to know how long have he been rehabbing for? Because your knee, that knee kind of bad. You do a lot of kicking, Wes.
Yeah, they better not bring him back too soon. That's a nigga Superman or something. Okay, we'll do that. That's awesome. Yeah. I hear myself.
Say his name. Damn, that's just stuck in my head now. Now I see why it's number one on iTunes Cypher. Damn. I just seen the YouTube TikTok just now. That's why I keep saying it.
It's catchy.
Yeah, and then he playing the guitar too at that. And then Top Dollar fought him, even though Joe Hendry lost, but it's just like, bro, he legit just appear when you say his name. I like that gimmick. He is there.
And
You say he tiny?
Wesley. He's just looking at Oban.
It's crazy. Wesley smaller. Is he smaller than Carmelo? Crazy. I've been watching NXT for a year now, guys. Like legit, a real year.
Nice. You guys ready to get started?
Yeah, hold up. Before we start, what's the topic of the show?
You said what?
Number one, what the topic of the show is, even though you say good, bad, and uglies, what's the main focus of the show? Even though it's good, bad, and uglies, like you said.
He's going to recap the draft because the shows weren't really anything.
Yeah, you just talk about whatever you guys come to mind is what you talk about. I'll lead you into SmackDown, then I'll lead you into the news, then I'll lead you into Raw, and then that's final thoughts, and then that's it. It's pretty simple. No overthinking.
Yeah. Well,
just go where your heart goes.
I start with the draft before we get to SmackDown because that's all.
I don't want to be a technical recap because if we want to do news, you got to be faster. We're a weekly show, so we aren't really news.
I got the list right in front of me.
Okay. All right, I'll lead you in with the draft. Yeah. Let me get this intro popping, and we're gonna get it started. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Cutting into the real show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy! Welcome to Talkin' Wrestling, the show soon to be named to either Top Turnbuckle Talk or the Top Turnbuckle. I'm just waiting for Dashy to confirm the final name, so next week you're going to see a completely different name. But I'm your host, nonetheless, D-Cypher, and the referee. And in the ring, we have two competitors. Going first this time from the Philly West Side himself is West Philly AJ.
Yeah, and that's with a P.
And his opponent. Oh, sorry. And his opponent, former Triple Crown champion, NCAA All-Star, we have Dashy. Did he not say nothing? Oh, okay. Oh, I think we lost him. I'm not in the Discord. No, I'm not looking at the Discord screen, so I'm assuming we just lost your audio. It's just complete silent. Okay, yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah, I hear you now.
Damn, let's get you that awesome intro.
I know. I had the most. I had a lot of energy. Now I feel silly.
All right. Well, Marks and Marquettes, mark your calendars because we're getting ready to talk some wrestling from the top turnbuckle. That's what it was, not top rope. Okay, I need that name, Dashy. Anyway, let's start turnbuckle. Now you got me saying turnbuckle. Let's start off the top with the WWE draft. The 2024 WWE draft was different this year because champions were protected and we got to see some NXT call-ups, but it was more so Raw and SmackDown trading with each other. It didn't feel like a full draft, but yeah.
That's the
AJ, no, Dashy, give me the full list of who got drafted, and then AJ, tell me what your first reactions are.
So, for the Raw draft picks, you got, obviously the champions: Damian Priest, Becky, Sammy, also Truth. You got Jey Uso as the number one pick, which I thought was interesting. For Raw, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Liv Morgan, Ricochet, Sheamus, Alpha Academy, Kiana James, which surprised me. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. Goodness gracious. Ivar, Imperium. Not Ludwig Kaiser, not Giovanni Vinci. Only Ludwig and Gunther.
Oh, so Ludwig got drafted after the show went off. So a lot of certain people got
Damage Control, CM Punk, Braun Breaker, LWO, Drew McIntyre, Judgment Day, Ilya Dragunov, New Day, Lyra Valkyria, Final Testament, Big Bronson Reed, Natalia, KC Squared, Odyssey Jones, which is crazy that he got drafted and Omos didn't. And Omos was just on TV a month ago. I didn't see Odyssey Jones.
Wait, hold on. My thing is that I've never seen Odyssey Jones wrestle.
I've never seen him. He got drafted last year and still never saw him. Oh, Dijak, Creed Brothers, Now, and New Cash Republic. That's Raw. SmackDown, you got the champions. And you got Bianca, who's the number one pick, black woman. Let's go celebrate that. Carmelo Hayes, Randy Orton, Nia Jax, LA Knight.
Number one black person in the industry right now, even though Trick got the belt.
You know. And Oba, he got a belt too.
Oh yeah, Oba, yeah. He just got here though.
Bloodline, AJ Styles, Andrade, OC, Baron Corbin, Cedric Alexander, and Ashanti, the Adonis. Jade Cargill, that's 3 black people in a row. Let's go. Kevin Owens, The Pride, some more black people. Tiffany Stratton, Legado del Fantasma. So that's good.
Can I say something completely irrelevant real fast?
Yeah.
So I was watching Raw, but I wasn't watching it on the USA Network. I was watching it on one of them streaming sites because I just needed to put it on the computer and I didn't have the Raw login.
I already knew they was keeping the rosters pretty much the same.
Can you not hear me, AJ?
I just wanted them to really
entice
me with new certain changes. You feel me?
AJ, can you hear Cypher?
Which they did.
AJ, you can't hear me?
Here go.
I
AJ.
don't think you can hear either one of us.
Okay, hear me?
No, I mean yes.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Oh no, I guess there.
I did hear the telltale beeps.
Yo, what the heck was that? Y'all hear me?
No, we heard you. You couldn't hear us.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. Sometimes Discord acts weird when I'm streaming and playing at the same time. But I was gonna say to Dashy's, when he said The Pride, he just reminded me of something. I was watching Raw. That was night 2 of the draft, and I was watching on free streaming sites. So they have the stupid chat there, so you could be completely anonymous. And the chat this particular day was very, very racist, and they were saying that all the black people got. Well, they were saying in the not nice way that all the black people got to go to SmackDown, and all the white people got to go to Raw. And I was like, dang. Because it was
Ricochet is on Raw.
Yeah, because it was I was looking at it and I was like, The Pride got drafted. It's I told you. Then Braun Strowman came to Raw. It's yeah, this our number one guy. And I was like, yo, what's going on in the chat tonight? It was crazy. Irrelevant.
You got Ricochet, New Day, and Odyssey Jones, Kaden Carter.
So, yeah, come on. They just doing that. It's more. It's like this. It's more white wrestlers than black wrestlers. That's a fact in WWE. There's no race card in that.
That's why I said it was. As I was saying, it was irrelevant, but it just reminded me of that when he was going through the list.
To finish up the list.
We do gotta talk about something. Go finish the list real quick.
Yeah, finish up the list. You got Shinsuke, you got Naomi on SmackDown, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Pretty Deadly, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell, DIY, Blair Davenport, which is nice.
I was so
Apollo
happy for her.
Crews. Yeah, she needed it. Not needed it, but she was ready.
She deserved it.
Uh,
She deserved it.
Giovanni Vinci separated from Imperium. I wonder what gimmick they're gonna give him now. And Tegan Knox. That's the draft. Omos did not get drafted. Neither did Brock Lesnar.
Of course, bro.
So
No,
AJ,
bro,
what's your
Omos,
reaction?
so,
What's your first reaction to that? Give me your thoughts.
my first
And that's what
reaction
it
is actually really simple and short. Did y'all see my boy Carmelo Hayes call out the champion? I was so hyped.
Yep.
I saw him botch that ending.
So
We
swagged out
they
that I
all
made
did.
him the
But
thumbnail
see,
because he deserved it.
I
Congratulations,
was
he's
so
finally in the
happy.
big leagues.
But that
I
joint
was
that
happy
joint
for
was
him
painful.
though. It's crazy because when I was happy, I'm looking at him like, Melo, you are him. The thing about being him, you got to get humbled real quick. And I thought Cody was supposed to humble him and not trying to guide him throughout the match. And I'm like, bro, I get it. Cody got to be the face. He can't go hillish right now.
Did you say Cody or did you say Goku? Because Cody has turned into Goku.
Cody.
He helping out all his. It's a joke. He's helping
Okay.
out all his villains. Come on, Cell. You got to try harder. I want you to give it your best.
Oh,
I know
God.
you're so tough. You can do it. That's Cody
Don't
right
do
now.
that to
I like
Cody.
Cody. By the way, if Cody was on the show, I like Cody. But I'm just letting you know, Cody, as a joke, you acting like a Dragon Ball Z hero where you helping out. And I just got finished watching season 2 of My Hero Academia, and that's exactly what Deku was doing to the boy that do Fire and Ice. He's like, "Come on, give me your all. Don't give me half. Give me all of it."
I would do that. But that is true. You're not lying.
All
That's
anime
100%
ditties,
true.
by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Giving me all.
Yo, it's just damn. Hold on, I'm gonna recommend this song for y'all. I need y'all to listen to it. Let me find it real quick.
Hold up. Side note.
Anime bitches.
He just said music. Did y'all hear Kendrick Lamar this?
Not
This
yet.
is like, even though this is a wrestling podcast,
Yo, dog, I listened to that joint like 12 times, bro.
I'm not gonna
In the
lie, I
first
don't like
hour.
the beat. I don't like the beat, but he said what he had to say to Drake. I'm like, Kendrick, you said facts, you did the Jay-Z approach, you're about to lose. You didn't go hard enough.
Wait, what did he say that? Wait, well, I guess tell me towards the end. We'll circle back to that because we got to go back
circle back on
to
that.
we got to talk about Imperium.
Yeah.
I got Imperium showing up on the screen. What did you think of Ludwig Kaiser attacking Giovanni Vinci?
I like that actually because it shows he's not just a pretty boy. Like, yeah, get dirty, get grimy, but
He
also,
did that before to the black guy.
Yeah, but he also a psychopath though too. As I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, are you a psychopath?
Yo,
you
funny
really,
story about Ludwig Kaiser. I read earlier. Tiffany Stratton said that they started dating because he lost a rock paper scissors shoot match.
Wait, hold on. Tiffany Stratton is really, because this again back to my racist chat. They were saying that Ludwig Kaiser, because he got drafted on Raw or whatever, and they're saying, oh, but somebody said he looked gay, and then somebody like, oh no, don't worry about it, he dating Tiffany, and I'm like, what? That must be chat just trying to cap. Chat was capping, but I guess not.
No,
it's a real thing.
He really go with her.
Ludwig Kaiser, that one, not Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, that one.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
Okay, Ludwig, I see you, bruh. I see you.
I said the same thing, Cypher. I said, hold on. And then when I read off of a hand game of rock paper scissors shoot, it made me question my whole life.
Off of wait, what? Explain that. Wait, what you say? Hold on. Explain that for people that weren't paying attention.
Okay. So they played the hand game. Tiffany Stratton said, Ludwig got me like this. The loser takes the winner on the date. Ludwig lost on purpose. Honestly, he lost on purpose and took her on the date, and that's how they became them two couple. It had me questioning my life just now. I'm like, bro, it was that easy. I can just tell like walk up to a girl and say, hey, let's take my picture shoot. I can take her on a date. It's that easy?
Crazy. That's
ultimate.
That's ultimate European Riz, or what Dashi said. Yeah, they down to wrestle. They DTW. They down to wrestle.
I like all the couples. You got Kalani Jordan, I think her name is, and Carmelo.
Yeah.
And you got Trick and Lash. Trick and Lash started NXT.
Yeah.
I caught the end of it, but that was cool. You got.
But see, this is the funny thing about the wrestling couple. It's like, okay, it's no more mixed tag team. I can't build off of this without relationships. I kind of want y'all to get out here and mix like the Miz and Maurice or somebody.
They tried that with the Street Profits and Bianca. She was with them for a little bit, like a couple years ago.
No, they tried it, but it wasn't like.
And what they keep doing nowadays is just putting, when they do factions, they just put a random woman in there and just call it a faction.
then I feel like that's
Everybody
corny
got a
too.
random woman.
Cause now it's like everybody trying to got to be a China. No, everybody's not a China. You, it works for one woman in a group works well sometimes, not all the time. You feel me? Because that's the woman who's not going for nothing or is not a machine or magician, whatever you want to call it. There's no point for her to be there. Just like B
That's
Fab.
true.
You feel me?
Just to look pretty. That's all. But I will
But
say this about the draft real quick. Um,
okay.
I thought it was pointless. I mean, it was some moves. I think they should redo it, like the format. Don't do it during the
Mhm.
show. I think it'd be a separate show, like how Cypher says,
I used to
like
be.
extracurricular or something like that, like something outside of Raw and SmackDown. So you can actually have time
So
to draft people and make it like they do with the Hall of Fame. Just make it a its own thing.
I
'Cause it
mean,
was,
so
you
it's
know,
not
here,
like that.
here's the
So
thing with
it's
the
so
draft.
tough.
I agree with what you're saying, but I felt as though because they did half of the draft, so I found out on like I don't remember. You guys always sending me stuff, and I'm always on like what's that thing called Threads, and there were drafts that
Yeah.
happened outside of the show. Like they should have been happening, or they should have announced them while fights were happening. Like Michael Cole should say, "Oh, this just in, so got drafted," and it shouldn't have been
so
weird draft pools. Everybody should have just been in the open draft pool, like how they used to
Everyone
do
should
it
be
back in
eligible.
05, 06.
so
It was weird how they
they
did the
can't do it
draft
like
pool.
that. So they can't do it like that
No,
now.
not including
So
NXT. I know
'cause-
NXT is its own separate thing.
yeah. But so what it is, you want your brands, you want even though they switch back and forth, you want your brands to have their core stars, like who their champions, all that stuff, right? Problem is, it's kind of hard to transition and draft people who are already stuck in certain feuds. So they had to get people who's like in like low tier type of feuds, like for instance, Bianca Belair, like Damage Control. We all know they're losing their belts, so it's a whole different thing going over there with them. You feel me? It's like they gotta shake it up, like how the My GM is on 2K.
The shakeups weren't
Like, I'm
that
talking
big,
about,
is what I'm
Don't call
saying.
it a
The
shakeup.
shakeups
Don't
weren't
call it
that
a
big.
draft.
all right, so it's like this. All right, so at the end, once you finish every season on My GM, it's a draft. 25 weeks to WrestleMania. After that, it's a draft happening, and you draft. You keep your whatever your champion. You keep your main champions, whoever you want to keep, and then you draft from the whole entire pool. That's what they should have done. Is keep every champion stay on their roster, and then they all draft. But it's everything in WWE is so story based. It's like the draft is already preset, so like they're not really drafting nobody besides anybody from NXT. You feel me?
That's what made it
And
disappointing. They
next
should
year
have
when
just
they
been
do
able to
draft,
roll with the punches. They should have been able, like they had Nia Jax switch to a different brand, and she's like, "Well, bet even though I'm involved in this feud with the Liv Morgan and the Becky, I'm gonna just beat y'all ass, and then I'm gonna go to my old show and start fresh
But
there."
but it also makes sense though because in My GM, you don't want them to get the upper hand on you, your opponent from another brand. So it's like I'm gonna take somebody from your rivalry and make it hurt. So you got to start something over a little bit,
No, I want to
which
see
they did.
complete pandemonium, complete shakeup. I'm so happy and glad that El Gato del Fantasmo and LWO are finally broken apart. I'm tired of seeing them fight each other.
yeah, me
No,
I'm
too.
tired of seeing New Day fight
And
Imperium,
Final
even though
Testament
that's
and
gonna be done.
New Testament
it's
and
not.
Pride.
Yeah, like switch it up completely, shake everything up.
DIY went to SmackDown. New Catch went to
Yeah,
Raw.
that was
They
a shake up.
switched up some things, but the problem, now, yeah, I guess I don't know.
All right, how about this?
I
How
It's
will
about
just
say
this?
this.
all these
I
female
switch it
trash.
up. I switch it up on y'all. So on SmackDown, Naomi was supposed to go against what was it, Tiffany? I forgot who it was, and then the match got
No,
interrupted.
she's fighting Tiffany. Yep, she's fighting Tiffany.
Or was she? No, she's fighting Bailey, right? And that was supposed to be their
No,
rematch.
Tiffany.
It was Tiffany. Okay.
No, so hold on. Which match? That was 2 weeks ago. This week she was fighting Tiffany. She fought Tiffany this week.
Well,
Tiffany
either way,
was fighting this
my
week.
leading question. Well, that was my leading question, but my actual question was going to be, who y'all got winning at WWE Backlash?
We can do predictions after, like after.
Well, we
Wait,
done the
so I
draft,
can-
right? Where we at?
I
still
can do
on
some
SmackDown.
stuff. It's some stuff. We still on SmackDown.
Unless
So-
we just jumping around, I don't care.
I was about to
We
say, yeah.
just jump.
SmackDown. All right, let me tell y'all briefly what happened. So Dragon
Yeah.
Lee and Rey Mysterio was going against Angel and Berto. What y'all think of that, real quick? Just give me the real quick on that.
It was a corny match, but I like that Carlito backstab Dragon Lee. I just like I just like a good
Yeah,
backstab.
finally they put a button on that.
All right, Dashy, what you think? That's it.
Kinda.
Quick thoughts.
Which is weird because Carlito got drafted to Raw with LWO.
That was funny.
weird.
I like that. Give it a little bit of.
One thing is this though.
Damn, we
Check
brought
this
this
out.
man
Check this
along
out.
too.
Y'all know what's funny about it though? Ray, why would you trust Carlito knowing
Don't do
damn
that.
well
Don't
he
do that
spit
to him.
apples?
Ray trusts
No, I'm gonna do
everybody.
it.
He
No,
trusts everybody.
yeah,
That's
Ray.
the problem.
And that's his problem. Batista traded on you. Eddie
He trusts
Guerrero
his
turned
own
on you.
son.
Your own son turned on you. Anybody you got bring around you changed on you. Your wife almost changed on you too. You said it. I had to stop taking pills, and so everybody around you don't like you. So reality, you did my man Carlito dirty. He should have spit in your face with that ass.
All right. Next match. What y'all think about Braun Breaker versus Cedric Alexander? I missed it. I walked away and it was already over.
It was a squash match.
I hated it.
I don't like how they making. They doing this. Yeah, if y'all ain't realize this, bro, they doing the Goldberg method with him right now.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. Like legit, he's not gonna lose probably for like a whole.
All right, quick thoughts. We're gonna run through SmackDown. Quick thoughts.
He's not just going to Raw, and he's gonna have a better career over there. Hopefully, a storyline.
All right, next up, what y'all think about Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi? That's the match that didn't finish. Nia Jax is the one who came out. I missed up.
Raspberries. Who interrupted that? Nia Jax, right?
Yeah, Nia Jax, she came out. She the one who interrupted it. I had got my storylines mixed up. They fight so often that I be forgetting it. My wife came and she saw, this is talking about Raw, going ahead of myself. She saw Jey Uso. She's like, yo, how many times he gonna keep fighting? I'm like, he fight every week, man. It's crazy. All right, next up, Carmelo Hayes versus Cody Rhodes. What y'all think about that?
You missed the part, bro.
What I missed?
You missed the part. My fault. AJ Styles came out and confronted Cody Rhodes, and they had a little.
Oh, that was corny. You didn't even acknowledge that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, Cody Rhodes was pulling Goku. He said, "Yeah, we're going to two Georgia boys going to fight." Yeah.
Hold on. No, last podcast. Remember I said it. He was going to say he's going to not say Dusty name, but mention Dusty about their previous match, about how Dusty knew him for a minute, how he knew how they had a match. I said he's not going to say TNA. I know, but I said he's not going to say the word TNA, but he's going to say, I know your dad pretty much very well. I'm like, bro,
yeah, AJ called it. AJ was right.
Yeah, I said I was like, they can't mention TNA.
In my eyes, I'm like, bro, how many people is Cody Rhodes going to fight that Dusty fought? I don't want to see the same lineage. I want to see him fight some different people, even though AJ Styles is different.
I didn't like that segment because there was no violence. Nobody broke a table and it was corny. They should not be friends.
He's not an ill, though.
I liked it because it was different for me as a not long-term wrestling watcher. It was something different.
Because even at the end of the show, they just had a nice little stare down. Like, why y'all keep having a staring contest?
Because I'm gonna tell you why they're having a stare down. For real, Triple H know he dropped the ball with this rivalry for being Cody's first rivalry, and this should have been a SummerSlam match. Really, this should have been actually like a build up to a SummerSlam match because AJ Styles is one of them. He should never been fighting LA Knight at WrestleMania. He is a champion caliber wrestler. You can't put him in the belt all the time. But this should have been Cody's first feud. This should have been a whole month-long building up feud to Backlash. You were fighting champion. They want you. You're the target. So
I guess, man. Better segments. That's all I'm messing for.
Better segment, yeah. But AJ not that good on the mic though. So it is what it is. He good. He okay. But
Carmelo Cody match was cool. I didn't like the ending, but I understand what went wrong. I hope Cody okay. Because I would feel bad if he got hurt and Carmelo was the cause of it. Because Carmelo was there when Austin Theory got hurt. And I don't want that stigma to be put on him to where he's an unsafe worker and all that.
Melo always miss. He unsafe now. Melo always miss.
So he's not.
Melo always miss.
So Dave Meltzer, whatever his name is, he got the reports from the inside. Cody is not on the injured list. That was a kayfabe. So he got to act like he's kind of hurt. Cause you see, besides just the shoulder, everybody keeps saying the shoulder. If you actually see it, he kept shaking his hand, his wrist. The same wrist that's always taped up.
That thing is this thing. It goes all the way down to your hand. You can feel that down there.
Yeah, but if you see how he fell, he dislocated his shoulder. They put it back in place. I know a dislocated shoulder when you see it. That's what happened. He fell. Boom. He try to do the shoulder roll. It just moved out of place. He was trying to move the shoulder. Kept trying to move back in place. That's what happened. That's why he's not injured. It gets like that.
Still fuck Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, still fuck Dave. Hold up. Speaking of Dave Meltzer, he gave Will Ospreay and Daniel Bryanson 6.5. Right? I'm like, great match. No, great match. I watched the match. No build up, bro. There's no build up. And
That's all
Will
he
Ospreay
cares
is an
about is
undershape
just
worker.
wrestling. Fuck. That's all I don't give a shit
And Will
about. I
Ospreay,
don't say I don't
and
give a
as
shit,
I'm
but he
I'm
watching
just
him,
got
sorry.
a
So
message
do
to me.
y'all want great matches or great stories or both? Y'all
Both.
greedy.
you want
Both.
both. So it's like this. So ready, what
No,
AEW problem is,
it don't even
like I
have to be
said,
a great match. The storytelling in the match has to be good because it's been bad matches without the storytelling, but add the
yeah.
storytelling, it made it
hmm
memorable.
Jay Uso on them.
So really, storytelling
Bad
is
match, and it could have been a good story to tell. But so this is what I would say AEW problem is. You give us fast paced matches, which is can be great or trash, but your wrestlers don't sell enough and there's no build up. So
yeah.
you can
I
still do the
wouldn't
same
say
thing.
it's a bad problem for them. I think they just play the indie games. I don't think they
Yeah,
play
but
for
it's
the
great.
major audiences.
You can play the
And if that's
indie
the thing,
game.
that's the thing. Like CM Punk said, they in two different businesses.
So,
So
and this is what I realized, and this is they need to do this. Keep the same fast paced indie style wrestling that you do, but you legit have to have your wrestlers sell moves, like legit sell a move. Like if you hit me with a big boot and I get right up, did it really do something? I'm just here.
yeah.
So
And I will say too, Tony Khan is he's a weirdo. He was on the NFL draft, nationals televised event.
kayfabe.
And he just can't help but to keep WWE's dick in his mouth. He said he did not
So
out of nowhere,
the
Uncle
why
Hope
the Harvey
saying
Weinstein,
WWE is the Harvey Weinstein of professional wrestling. Why are you
he got
bringing them
for that.
up? Talk about your company, you fucking weirdo. This nigga, he can't help himself. And that's why AEW
So
is great.
so and this and then when he said that, I'm like, yeah, you're doing good. Your numbers is average. You're doing 600, whatever. Don't even worry about breaking the million.
You
I
just
don't.
had
I
a
don't gotta
cool
worry about that.
segment with the what's saying where you just got attacked and that was kind of cool. I'll give him that. You got Swerve a black champion.
But the
I know
NFL backed him up
you
though.
go in
Ready?
here
The
and
NFL backed
say
him
that
up.
corny shit. To stop talking about WWE. To stop. Just leave him
Yeah, but
alone.
all right. So this is the news segment. So like it's crazy though. This is the news segment part. The NFL backed him up though. They said he loved everything he said. Legit every little thing.
That's cool for the NFL, but as an owner of a company, you look
You
crazy.
look dumb. Like
Imagine
for
Vince
instance,
kept saying fuck TNA. Like be like, bro, your league's above TNA. You don't need to mention TNA, or you're doing a different thing.
yep.
WCW was different because they were competing with their product. They weren't going on interviews and saying, I mean, they were in ring trying to spoil the show and stuff like that.
Well, they were showing up to their events though.
They weren't showing up to the NFL draft saying fuck WCW.
Oh yeah. Well, what's name just did that? Brandon Graham. He just legit did a draft pick and then just said pretty much F the Cowboys. And you feel me? So it's kind of like the same note. You gotta build up your brand. And he really tried to like. And I get why he said it though, Tony Khan. And I'm not going to defend him because the fact is the one, the one who all these allegations is pointing the fingers towards is Vince. But Triple H is still going with the boss's daughter. You feel me? So that's why he said it, which is kind of still corny. But it's
I
like,
feel
bro,
like in 2024,
Well, let
that
me tell you
don't
something that's
mean
definitely
anymore.
not corny. Dirty Dom is out with an elbow injury. He has to get Tommy John surgery. Now, usually baseball players get this and they're out for 9 months, but because Dominic Mysterio's not hitting any fastballs, he should be back relatively quicker. They're going to keep him on screen, so we won't be seeing him leave Judgment Day, but he'll be just wearing that cast talking smack like he was to his dad on Raw. What do you guys think about
Speaking of,
Dirty Dom's broken
well,
so
elbow?
allegedly he
that's not what I
said he
want to
got
talk about
injured.
with Dirty Dom. But this is what I want to talk about.
Hold
Jello
on,
Baxter keeps
hold on, wait for that. That's happening on Raw. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna talk
no,
about
fuck
Cypher
no.
Point real quick. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about because I was mad too. I know exactly what you're talking about. But listen,
You're getting all the bitches.
Dirty Dom said that them rumors are false or whatever. He's saying he don't need surgery, this, that, and the third. I'm looking at it
Come on,
like,
I'm supposed to kill this nigga.
bro, you might need surgery. You probably got the surgery and you're just doing kayfabe right now, not fighting. You know what you're doing. You ain't stupid. I think he just trying to do that because the report got leaked that he was actually injured off of nothing. He didn't want to look soft. That's what I'm actually thinking.
Man, fuck that.
Oh, by the way, breaking
There's
news.
I want to talk
They
about
doing the NXT Womankind bond for for the
North
for the
American
belt.
Championship.
Yeah, the combine. So they trying to be like the NFL, which is corny. They got to stop that.
Do something to capitalize about it.
Well, Wesley is back. Speaking of NXT, also the Speed belt got leaked from WWE Speed, and I won't tell you who won it. But what do you guys think of the design?
Congratulations, Ricochet. Oh, my bad.
No. Don't spoil it for people who ain't watching on Saturday and Wednesdays. Don't do it.
It's already out there.
It is. The belt to me looked like a European championship because there was a lot of European accents, a lot of European people wrestling in there, Ricochet, all them. And I liked it. I like it. It just reminded me like he put nationality. It just look like cruiserweight blended in with a European title with like the colorway, with the old school style. It's whatever. It's a whatever belt.
It's cool. It looked nice. I mean, I didn't see a clear picture of it, but it looked all right.
The last news story I have is that Drew McIntyre signed a new deal.
Yeah, I was supposed to say that.
Oh, go ahead. Yep. Go ahead.
Drew McIntyre signed a new multi-year deal, they said.
Hold on.
And The Rock gave him
No. Did you call him The Rock? Hold on. That's disrespectful. What you just call him?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
No. What's his name? His name now. His new name.
I'm not. I acknowledge
the
my
final
tribal
boss.
chief.
He is the final boss.
My tribal chief. He's just
he sold out. He sold out that night. But he's the final boss. You seen it. He pinned him. He pinned Cody in that ring. Roman ain't nobody right now.
This ain't about Dwayne. This is about Drew signing a new deal with WWE. He's here to stay, and he might win that championship back in his home country.
All because of the final boss helped him get that deal. It made sure he's staying.
He made sure he wasn't going to AEW.
Hold on. Speaking of Drew, though, hold on. Speaking of Drew, Cypher, lead us into Drew McIntyre real quick. I just need you to run it down real quick what Drew did yesterday.
Well, basically, Drew came out to the ring first. I had to make sure it wasn't CM Punk. Drew came out to the ring, talking all this smack, and CM Punk was at the top of the bleachers, and he was like, yo, I forgot exactly what he said, but I know it pissed off Drew, and Drew started chasing him through the whole stadium trying to find him. Oh, go ahead.
He said, I'm not home, Drew. I'm up here. He said, I'm up here, you bitch.
Oh, yeah. He did say they call him
He said, you little bitch. He said, you little bitch.
Hard, too. He said, I'm not home. I'm up here, you bitch. I was in tears. That's all I remember. Drew said, okay.
Oh, all right. Cool. Bet. All right. So after the music plays, you see him Punk calling him a little bitch. All right, cool. They talking. Drew gets in his little duffel. Say, all right, cool. I'm about to hunt CM Punk down. Hunt him down. Go through the whole entire arena. Finally find him. CM Punk signed the autograph picture. And then Michael Cole said, always one step ahead. CM Punk was in the ring, sat there. He said, yo, I'm going to make this shorter than my speech, shorter than your time with the belt, which is 5 minutes and 46 seconds.
5 minutes and 46 seconds.
And legit, he was only out there for a minute and 45 seconds and left. And gave Teddy Long a hug and I forgot the other girl a kiss on the cheek. Drew was looking at this and like, bro.
Oh, we didn't talk about this. Why the hell was IShow Speed at a WWE draft?
I love it.
I'm hating a little bit.
I can tell you why. So
I know nigga don't even watch wrestling.
He don't. But what it is, this is the marketing. So IShow Speed is big over there.
In order.
No,
we're not going to order.
I mean, we already skipped the beginning segment.
No, we did. We skipped the beginning. That was the first thing that happened. They walked up and everything. The reason why IShow Speed was there is
Becky
because
Lynch was the first thing that happened. Becky Lynch and
Becky Lynch was the first thing that happened.
They showed the people. Logan Paul driving in with the Rolls Royce and Patrick Mahomes and them before the show even started.
Yeah, but that's not the first segment was Becky Lynch talking and then Liv and then Nia.
No, I was answering Dashy's question though. Speed was there though because they going to the
I missed that part because I tuned in the Raw late. I think I was watching a movie or something.
Oh yeah, so he really there because he's big overseas. Speed, like he know Ronaldo and all.
Yeah, they was in Kansas City. All that stuff. I know.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw
that's why he
on Instagram. But
he hit the royal treatment when he over there. So
Patrick Mahomes, why is Speed here and Logan Paul is in? It was 3 people I didn't care for.
Yeah, you know, celebrities hang with celebrities pretty much. Dubai loves Speed and all that, and they know they're going back to Dubai. So
it's good for the product, more eyes and stuff. I like it for that, but
But I
I
think
don't.
Speed trying to become a wrestler. I think Speed is actually trying to be around though, because he sees it's
Lines.
fun. Huh?
Damian Priest stole his TV time. He stood right in front of him. He didn't even let him
Yep.
bark. He
All
what
right,
he
let me
walked. He
let me
walked
rope you
down to the
guys back
ring
in
and
so we
looked
can make it to those
weird.
predictions. What did you think of the next segment? Xavier Woods versus Agunda.
I love it. I got my points. Xavier Woods a bum. I always thought he was a bum. He forever would be a bum. He ain't Biggie or Kofi. I'm sorry. That's how I always felt about
It was.
Xavier.
It was cool, predictable, but it wasn't bad. I like the ending.
Like I don't think he's good.
Oh,
Whoever, bro. I don't like Xavier Woods. Wow, his playing style.
wow, it's crazy.
Like I never did. I thought it was always corny.
What happened after that?
So after that, it was Intercontinental title match. Sami Zayn defended against Big Bronson Reed. What did you guys think of that match?
Big Bronson Reed versus Sammy. It was cool. Ending could have been. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like the ending because Sammy's like super kicked the hell out of Chad Gable before the match just walked off. That was bad. And then Chad Gable came in and broke up the match. Bronson Reed beat them both up.
You skipped the part. You skipped the part.
Well, I was trying to play catch
Awesome
up.
and all that. I was just
No, it is.
focused on that.
No, it is. It's a catch up. But before that, y'all didn't see how Chad Gable just cursed his team out in the backstage, telling them they better win these belts or win.
That was after the match.
happened. No, that was before
That was
that.
after-
Yeah, before
no, that was
that was
after.
next. So
That was after.
because Maxine, because when he was back there before he got kicked, he's telling Maxine and because Maxine fought first, and then told Maxine she got to win or whatever, and he told Otis you better straighten up before that, and then that's when that happened. Because they transitioned right into the Maxine fight to the CM Punk John situation.
So what did you guys think of the Maxine Dupree Candice LeRae fight?
I actually liked how Maxine took the strap down, like she thought she was Kurt Angle or somebody, and she's adapting to other people's movesets. I like it. She's actually growing in the ring. I'm not mad at her. I like it. It wasn't bad, but she had to lose. Like he still looks sloppy, but you gotta lose. You're too green. You like Trick Williams. Go down to NXT.
Dashie,
Yeah, it
any
was a
thoughts
cool-
or no?
cool-
I'm about to go to the next time.
Cool little match. Before you get to the next match, I want to get to this segment. I'm putting a hit out on Dirty Dominic Mysterio. He's still my white jersey girl, and I don't appreciate it.
First of all, that's
wait,
my
who is
girl.
he
Daddy.
still?
No, wait. Let me get this off. I understand her end game is just to get back at Rhea. I understand that she don't really like Dom. She's just trying to take everything from Rhea, but I don't appreciate her playing with my wrestling heart like that. I'm gonna have to talk with her when she come back to Elmwood Park. And Dom, you have to see me when you see me, bro. You got Rhea. That's enough for you, bro. Leave with it. And I better not see you talk to what's her name? Zelina Vega. Leave her alone too.
I don't like her. She got a big head. Like, she got I like her as a person, but she got a big ass head, bro.
She do. She a super skinny Sasha Banks.
But her head is enormous, and then when she put the wigs on, like Zelina, your forehead just be drawn.
She funny. She built funny. Oh, all right. That's all I had to get off my chest.
All right,
No, I got something to get off my chest.
Okay.
Dom, get off my girl, bro. Stop touching her.
Y'all just said the same thing twice.
No, bro.
Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax. What did you guys think of that match?
I loved it. First of all, did you see Liv outfit first when she first came out?
Yes, with the
And then-
tape tatas.
And then the second outfit, I'm like, okay, Liv. You know what? Liv, get off TV. You're not allowed to wrestle no more. I'm banning her from TV. My girl out here showing too much.
Yeah, she doing the most. I don't know who she's trying to piss off, but it's working.
Bo Dallas is her partner.
I don't care who Bo Dallas is.
Allegedly. I will also say about the match. It was a good match. I like how they didn't do the distraction disqualification finish. They just let Naomi and Tiffany brawl on the outside, and they finished the match on the inside. That was cool. That was all I got to say about it. It was a standard match. It was nice.
All right, and then the final match. Oh, go ahead.
No, I thought like how that match ended. I thought they was going to end up doing the same thing how they did on SmackDown. I was like, that was gonna be corny if they did that. But that's it.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm glad they didn't.
And then the final match was Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Judgment Day, you already know, versus Ricochet, Andrade, and Jey Uso. What you guys think of that match?
It's not that it was boo. It's the fact that the ending, like JD, why did you go over there when Drew was doing something? Like, did you just go over there to like set not Drew, Damien? Like, did you just go over there to sabotage him? Like, why did you go over there? Like, what were you trying to do?
Miscommunication and stuff felt forced. Like, there was no reason for him to push what's the name off of the turnbuckle like that.
Yeah, like you want to tell me you was that unaware that there's two people right there that you about to push Jay off, bro? Come on now, that was a corny situation right there. How that match ended.
And I don't like Damien's team losing. He's the champion. I get y'all trying to tell the story of the dissension of the Judgment Day, but still,
it's not that.
Going into Backlash, at least Damien shouldn't have been a part of that match.
Well, they did that so that Jey Uso could get a win because he's about to lose at Backlash. So you just balance the scales.
So, fun fact, so somebody had a theory like this saying Jey Uso right now. Jey Uso is the hottest guy in wrestling right now, coming off the entrance and everything. He's doing everything for him, right? He is being treated as the Jeff Hardy of the situation right now until it's time for him to get his belt. He's not going to have once he gets the belt, like you said, he's going to be boring.
That was just Cody. That's not true for everybody. That's just Cody.
No, it's true. Jeff Hardy was a boring champion.
No, I'm saying, like, just because you get the gold don't make you corny, because Roman had the gold and was not corny.
But see, that's the storyline he was put in. He was never on TV.
If you're a face, then yeah, maybe. Yeah, if you're a face, you gamble with the dice. Because if Drew get the gold, he not a face. He gonna be still entertaining.
The thing is, the only way to keep the belt that long, you gotta go a face to a heel or learn how to be a baby face in the heel at the same time.
Like CM Punk did, 2011.
Yep,
a baby face in the heel at the same time.
Yeah, no, he was a face at first.
Anti-hero.
Over time,
I'm gonna say anti-hero.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You gotta be Magneto. I'm gonna say it like this. You gotta be Magneto. He's not
Magneto's
evil.
Straight villain.
No, he's not. He's a good guy. His philosophy.
Which Magneto we talking about? MCU or not MCU? Fox movies? Because I know you probably 97. Yeah, that boy's a terrorist. Bro will kill a human with not even thinking about it. Oh, they're lesser. They're lesser than me.
They was trying to kill the mutants, and he just want to live in peace. But if you want to kill me, I'm gonna kill you. He's on Malcolm X type status.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I can't even. You said by any means necessary, brother. By any means necessary. I feel you. I ain't even mad.
So it's like it's on the same boat.
All right, let me get to these predictions though, because we got we getting close to the time. So WWE Backlash predictions. Match 1, World Heavyweight Championship. Okay. Who's going over? Damian Priest, Jey Uso. Let me know your thoughts.
I'm gonna keep mine quick. I'm gonna say Damian's going over.
No, let's go straight now.
Judgment Day is.
How much time we got, Cypher?
You have 27 minutes.
I don't want to drag mine out because I kind of like it's over. But
okay.
Yeah, Damian is gonna win because Judgment Day or something they're gonna do is gonna accidentally cause him to win. But he's gonna come out next night on Raw and say, "I don't know."
It's not. I feel like it's not going to be a win or lose situation. I feel like it might end up being a no disqualification type situation, and I'm okay with that, as long as it makes sense. So, like, for instance, Drew don't like nobody. He don't like the Bloodline. He don't like Jey Uso. He don't like CM Punk. He want his belt. So anything be necessary, he might mess around and sabotage this match, some way, somehow. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I think Damian Priest is going over. It's his first title defense. They got to feed the machine, make him look good, make the belt look good. It ain't just about him; it's also about that belt. So yeah, Damian's going over. Next up, undeniable, universal, undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles. Who's going over?
Cody. And I think bold prediction. I think is going to be the worst match tonight.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I don't. I really don't.
Only because people are gonna have high expectations for it, and it's not gonna meet it. It's
I
gonna be
don't
a
got
good match,
no
but
high
it's not gonna
expectations. I
be.
think Backlash
Oh,
gonna be
ready?
corny overall.
Here we go. Stop. Boom. Here we go. The reason why he said, if y'all go back to what he said, this is not a dream match from Cody said this match. He said it for a reason like that, right? It's not gonna be the worst match. This is potentially is gonna get match of the year because they overseas and they trying to do more like pay-per-views over there in France and Europe. Thing is, this is AJ Styles' last run to get put over. He's going out there on a banger, and he's going to put his guy Cody Rhodes over because back in the day they was called the Bullet Club.
Now
They
you
was in
said
there.
match of the year. Does
Yeah.
match of the year like not include WrestleMania? Because I would say a
Yes,
WrestleMania
no
match.
match of the year includes everything. So WrestleMania
So I
was this
think
year. So
WrestleMania would be how over whatever Backlash is gonna
no,
bring.
no, it won't because it don't matter what it is. Because
I think there'll be recency bias to say this match should be
yeah,
match of the year. But I
no,
was also
no.
say I don't
I would
think this is
say
gonna be
that's
their only
because of the
match. I
wrestlers
think they're
though.
gonna have
That's because of the
another match.
abilities though. I
The
would say
next
because of
one.
the abilities as a wrestler though. I'm not going to say because of the name stand. I would say off the abilities, like they're like defenses. The Will Ospreay and Daniel Bryanson match. This is WWE equivalents right now for their pinnacle wrestlers and from the New Japan era, from the Indies, everything. So this is their match right now. You feel me?
All right,
Cody can do the same stuff.
let's talk WWE Women's Championship. Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time
Oh,
versus
I feel
Glow
like
Time,
I'm on that.
Naomi. Who you think's gonna win? Who's going over?
Bailey.
I think Bailey
This
as
is her
well.
first like real title defense, so she ain't gonna lose.
I got Naomi.
I think she's gonna pin
You
Tiffany.
got Naomi, nice. I got Bailey. It's gonna be a safe Backlash. Nothing special's happening.
Right. It's just WrestleMania cleanup. That's what they should call it. They used to call it WrestleMania Backlash.
That's funny. WrestleMania cleanup. I think they did used to call it that. You're right.
What?
WrestleMania Backlash.
There's only one Raw match, and that's the heavyweight championship match. Isn't that crazy? It's only how many matches are
Wait, it's only one what? What'd you say? It's only one what?
there? Raw match.
Oh, Raw match.
Yeah.
There's no Intercontinental match? Oh, I'm getting through the list. Let me go to the next one. WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, aka Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic.
Honestly,
I got Black Girl Magic winning just because I want them to take the belts.
I do too, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be mad if fucking Bianca and them lose, bro. I'm really not.
I would build all this
No,
up.
I'm
Let them
gonna
lose.
tell you why. Cause I'm gonna tell you why though. Because after Backlash, I think what is it in May? What they say like May 26th or less than a month after Backlash? It's SummerSlam or something like that coming up. Not SummerSlam, Clash of the Castles. They might win it over there. And Jay
I
need to
don't
get
think
better in the ring.
that crowd is going to care enough about two black women winning the championship.
All right, so my thing
I
is
hate to
this
say
then.
it.
Then my thing is this then. What am I watching Jay Cargill for? 2 moons?
Cause she's the Storm. She's what they invested all that money into.
Yeah, my fault. Me knowing the Storm. Storm just had a whole breakdown in episode 4 in X-Men 97. Storm ain't that powerful. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Well, this one is.
But you know.
This one is.
No, she not. She
can be.
corny.
She don't need to be. This is how they book it. If they book them to win, it's going to make all the sense in the world.
No,
it's Bianca and Jade. Just look at it.
And then it's funny because only one person can understand English for real. So it's like I can't even really get jiggy to this match.
You coming off borderline crazy right now,
that,
so I'm going to move on. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Bloodline, the new edition. Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, the MFT.
Bloodline.
Who you think gonna win? Bloodline. They need to look strong. So,
wait, that's a match. Oh yeah,
that's a match. At least according to CBS Sports.
But then again, though,
Bloodline need to look strong. If we coming into the new season and they're the new bad guys, I need them to win.
Yeah.
No, I actually kind of feel as though Orton and them should win. Because now, this is the one hiccup. You think you got shit under control? Cool, bet. Because allegedly, they said Jacob Fatu was actually going to come to SmackDown and actually get his signing and everything and call up and be the next whatever. If they lose this, now you bring another guy in here to be even more. I don't know. I'm
No,
confused
that's
by
gonna
their whole
make them
story.
two. That's gonna make them
They
two
gotta
number eight.
lose in a
They got
way
that
that doesn't
over.
destroy their momentum, because right now they're building momentum. So if you make them lose as a
Like
booker, it's
disqualification,
gonna mess
cool,
it. Yeah,
but
you're gonna mess
You
up their
have them lose
momentum.
against
they gotta look
Orton, but
strong.
Orton's not taking the pin. So it's going to be Kevin KO again, taking the pin.
Yeah,
It's
or
whoever. They're
Randy.
both vets. I mean, Orton's more of
Probably
a
both
vet
of them
than
at the same
KO.
time.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm tired of seeing KO looking like a Shinsuke winning here and there and then when it's not counting. My fault.
Or you could
but you
Go
got
just
to
have.
give back to the younger generation, because wrestling's not an actual real physical combat type sport, and it's all a story. You have to build a good story, so you have to have the older generation give back to the younger generation, because if not, you're gonna have a
I
Hulk
know.
Hogan all over again.
But why the hell we got Cody as our champion then?
Cody never won the
He's 38
WWE
years
title. This
old.
is his first time.
I don't care.
This
I
is
don't
his
care.
turn. It's his turn. That's what we just
I don't
described.
care. I don't care. He's
Because if
old.
that's not the
He
case,
was
then you
out.
give it back to
He's
Roman,
old.
and then Roman's pulling a Hulk Hogan all over again, holding the title for 5
And Roman's
years.
38 too.
All right, let me
Roman
move
came
on.
in.
Intercontinental
Roman
champion.
came in at a certain good
Let
time.
me move on. Let me rope you guys back in. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Who you guys got going over?
Randy.
That's
I got
official.
Chad going over. No, again, this is according to CBS Sports. I want Chad to
No.
win, but I know Sammy probably gotta win it. But I want Chad to win
I
first,
got-
bro.
Ain't nobody gonna make Chad lose 4 times with that belt. He gonna win. If Chad is facing him for that championship, he's not losing.
This feud is getting good now. It's finally
And-
getting good.
I think he win if that isn't a real match. He's gonna win, come out on Raw, diss the Alpha Academy, and come out with a new stable. Because they lost, all of them lost their matches on Monday. And if he wins the championship, he ain't got no reason to be with them.
My thing is this. Let's really
What a
talk about
snake.
that. Hold on. Let's really talk about this real quick. It was Chad and Otis winning. First of all, Chad, if I was Otis, I would have said this. I said, bro, it was me and you winning these matches, not me and Tozawa. My fault, Tozawa. I ain't trying to put you on the bus, but I gotta check this bull real. I would have said something like that. You feel me? So now you got your panties a bunch. I would have said this because you lost against Gunther, Sami Zayn, and all these people. Don't come at me, you loser. I would have came at him like that with some crazy stuff. You feel
I
me?
don't know if Otis got
This
the
is-
strength in him to say that. But let's go
No,
on
he
to
was
the.
no. He was going to say it if you looked at this segment. His face was tensing up about to say something, but Otis don't talk. I wish he would talk.
All right, moving on.
Because when I
WWE
see- yeah, go ahead.
WWE Tag Team Championships, which look beautiful, by the way. A-Town Down Under, that's Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, versus the Street Profits, a little bit of the Pride, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, my namesake. Who you guys got going over?
Now, question:
I want the Pride to
Do I
win.
get points? I had a question. Do I get points for? He said the Pride. Do I get points for that? Probably last year part of the Pride.
Yeah. But
Damn.
no, he's not in the match.
Shut up, bro. He a part of the Pride. You heard Cypher. If he come out as a manager, I better get like a quarter point.
No. He's not.
Damn.
Didn't
Who y'all
wrestle.
got going over? Come on. Who you got going
I got
over?
the Pride. Ain't no question. I got the black people. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A-Town Down Under, gotta win. I just love them right now. They got the momentum. They really got it. They got the juice right now.
Again,
They gotta
because
win.
this is WrestleMania cleanup, I know that they're going to win, but obviously I would like it if part of the Pride wins.
And remember, they said undefeated tag team. So mind you, they only had one to tap for the tag team. So they got to at least go 2-0 to be undefeated. I got them losing like their third or fourth match.
And another match that's unconfirmed but possibly going to happen, World Tag Team Championships, which also look good, by the way. Awesome Truth, obviously you could tell who's in that. The Miz and R-Truth versus DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. They might come out losing it this time.
That's
That's not gonna happen.
Because they
One
got
that happened on
no,
Raw
no.
last
Matter of
week.
fact, actually, hold on.
See how I got drafted.
Oh,
to
no,
SmackDown.
that's gonna happen. That's right. No, Cypher's right. So no, because the Sea Profits got drafted to Raw, right?
No, they still on SmackDown.
They did.
Final test.
Okay,
match.
now mind. Okay, fine. Okay, that's what it was. All right, now mind.
WWE
So-
knew what they was doing with the draft. They didn't switch nobody who's in a championship match. But DIY went
Good.
to SmackDown. So
I was thinking of this. If they because the draft is nothing's not final for the draft until Monday. So after like Saturday happens, I thought like when Cypher said DIY and R-Truth fight, I thought the Street Profits was over there. Because if the Street Profits would have beat A-Town Down Under, then it would have made sense. The belts just switching brands, but he's confirmed it already. So yeah, Awesome Truth having these belts for a minute, not a minute, but like until SummerSlam.
And that's awesome with me.
Sorry.
But besides, back to the Cody Rhodes situation since we got time. You heard me?
Yeah, we got time. Go ahead.
It's going to be match of the year more so because of where they came from, and that match is going to be a little longer than most matches. That's why the build up was so short. But they're gonna, it's like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, like the first match. Like, damn, we was not expecting y'all to have a 5-star match and should have been the main event. And then next year it happened, they was the main event, and then they did the same exact numbers. It might mess around and do that. Not saying on the same magnitude of the star caliber because they're not Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear you.
And they got history, so they know each other moves. They tried to hype it up.
They never wrestled.
Yeah, they never wrestled, but they was in the same faction, the same Bullet Club faction.
Not at the same time. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because by the time Cody went over there, AJ was already in WWE.
Let me double check real quick. I'm probably thinking of Finn. I'm probably thinking of when Finn Balor and Cody. It might be one of them. Hold on.
I think it was.
Well, while he's checking that, I'm just going to say, as a booking standpoint, I don't see any of these titles changing hands because they all already changed hands at WrestleMania. If anything, if I was to do a switch up, it would be the R-Truth thing, just because if I'm booking, I'm racist, and it's like, screw these black people out the belts. Let's get rid of Awesome Truth and give it to DIY. But then that wouldn't make sense because DIY is going to be on SmackDown, as you can't give it to them because you don't want the belts moving in those hands. So I don't see any belts really changing hands. Intercontinental Championship would be a good one to change hands and then make Chad Gable go crazy and turn him into Golem, whatever his name is. I would love to see somebody, not even Perk Angle. Like, if I was a wrestler, my story would be like, I'd be like Golem, and I'd be like obsessed over the gold, and when I get the gold, I'd become like a super heel that just can't stay away from my belt, like to the detriment of me winning matches just by the skin of my teeth. Or if I lose matches, I'll still obsess over the gold. Like, you know how Eddie Guerrero I think he took somebody's belt when he didn't actually win it, and he was walking around with it, or he took Kurt Angle's gold medals. He did something like that. Just being obsessed over the gold. Like, I see it and I just go crazy. Oh, wait, there was a wrestler called Festus who would be, I don't know how to say that without getting canceled. He'd be a little slow, and then when the bell ring, he'd just go crazy. Something like that. But not when the bell ring go crazy. I just go crazy over the gold. Like, I see the belts, I'm like, my precious. Almost like Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed looked at the gold a little bit when he was fighting Sami Zayn. He didn't go crazy. He just looked at it for a quick little brief second.
Okay. Found it, bro. Okay, that's what it was. You ready? Oh, yo, Jack Perry was a part of the Bullet Club?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I was thinking of Adam Page. That's what it was. It was Adam Page and Cody Rhodes, not AJ Styles. Because like you said, AJ Styles left in 2016 in January. Cody Rhodes came in December. That's what it was. I was thinking of Adam Page.
No dead air, so I'm just going to keep talking. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles, that's going to be a great match. But I just feel like it's just destined for Cody Rhodes to win. There's no changing that. Damian Priest, Jey Uso. Damian Priest is too young to lose the belt. He can't lose it that quickly.
This right now is not about a belt. This, my fault. Go ahead.
I'm going to say that. Yeah, go ahead, Cypher.
Oh, no, that was it. I'm just making sure there was no dead air. I'm a professional podcast. I can't have dead air.
I was about to say something when you were about to say it. I had to get my thoughts ready. This match is not about a belt. This match is more so about wrestling right now. That's all that match really is right now. Like how Undertaker and Shawn Michaels was the first time they fought. This is now about wrestling. It was not about whatever they tried to make it about.
Yeah, Cody haters gonna say, "Oh, the title reign is bad because he hasn't had a good story." Let the man cook, man. This is
Let the man have a good match. So this is the only thing I don't like about wrestling fans. Like sometimes, they crybabies, but when the WWE got not a dead story, but like a dead spot with the champion, like he wanna, like we don't want to put him in a big feud and he just got the belt. We want him to last a little bit for y'all for the product. You feel me?
And I saw this talk online. It was praising Swerve because he wrestled 3 matches in 1 week after winning
Yeah,
championship. But it's like
and
you
twist
don't
his
have
ankle.
to do that.
He almost broke his ankle the second match. I watched it on the apron. He kept
You
grabbing
know,
like,
yeah.
yeah, Swerve.
Like, you don't have to do all that wrestling every week, 3 times a week. Take a break. Cody just went through war with bloodline rings, all that. Take a break.
Yeah, he went to war in the cold, in the rain, fought and all that. Fought the Rock in underwear. You feel me? Got pinned by the Rock. I'm mad the Rock ain't had no pants on. I'm tired of his man.
I'm confident too.
First of all,
It was cold outside.
I got a serious ass question. Who is giving the Rock outfits? Who is his attire? Like, who is his stylist? Because when he came out in the crowd with them damn near bell bottom pants, I'm like, who man's is this?
I thought it was weird at first. I thought he was gonna wrestle in it, but it didn't bother me after he took him off. Pause.
But then
I saw he
wrestling
wasn't
fans be finicky. Is like, y'all want a good story or a good match. If you know it's a dead spot in like the champion in his story, he just got to have a good match and understand it's just a good match right now, like how it was back in the day. They appreciate the art right now.
Wrestling fans are crazy. You know, Sami Zayn said he don't want his wife shown on TV no more because of crazy wrestling fans. And somebody sent, I want to say it was Bronson Reed. They sent fan mail to Bronson Reed's real address, and he said, "Yo, don't ever do that ish again. You send that joint to the Performance Center or to the headquarters. Don't send that joint to my real house. You don't know me like that." So yeah, wrestling fans can be crazy.
They are great. I've seen it, bro. When Chelsea Green was in line, was about to take the pictures. Me and my man Noah is in line too. The big oversized guy is in front of us, snapping 1,000 pictures of Chelsea Green. Every twist, every turn, we all looking at him laughing. I'm like, I'm disgusted. I'm like, bro, this makes me don't even want to go to these events. Like, she don't even want like. And then he take the picture with Chelsea, bro. He kept gripping her like hips and I'm like, bro, she got all right to smack you right now.
Of course.
That's all I kept thinking about.
We know a lot of wrestling fans are stay-at-home sons, and they don't really have a lot of social skills.
Putting it real nicely. You sugarcoating that.
Yeah, I want to say a lot, but I'm not saying I'm a part of it. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm not one of those wrestling fans.
Thank you.
Oh wait, hold up. That just reminded me. So, me and my wife, we went to see one of her friends who is like real old, and I had my wrestling shirt on, my WrestleMania John, but she couldn't see it. I was wearing a jacket, so as I was getting ready to leave, I had like opened it up a little bit because it was getting hot. And then she's like, "Oh, you like wrestling?" She's like, "Oh man, I used to date somebody that was wrestling. He's a real creep." I was laughing. I was like, "Yeah, wrestling people are creeps." And I didn't acknowledge whether I was saying I'm a creep too. I just left it in the air because it was too funny. I like being awkward. And then Shantae's like, "He's not a creep though." I was like, "Am I not a creep? You sure?"
I would have said you was a creep, but I would say wrestling fans got a different way of thinking. That's all I would say.
They just.
What do you guys think about
in the arena? It's cool and everyone's it's like a whole little society. But when by themselves and online, they just a bunch of losers for real.
Like
I was about to say, what do y'all think about Booker T saying that we can't talk about the Attitude Era forever? We're gonna have to move past it eventually.
He's right, correct. I feel the same way about '90s basketball and '90s rap. Get over it. It happened. It was cool. It's dope. This era and this time is dope too.
The people who are enjoying this wrestling right now, like this style of wrestling in this era, the majority of the people was the Attitude Era wrestling. People like the Attitude Era. Cypher, you enjoying it? I'm enjoying it. Now, mind you, me getting back into wrestling, bro. I seen Johnny Knoxville match with Sami Zayn. I didn't know who that was. I was just watching it because Jackass was on TV. You feel me? Next match,
I didn't know who Sami Zayn was.
I really did. And then I looked who Sami Zayn was when he was like had the mask on when he was in the underground. I'm like, that boy. Yeah, he was good. He was good. He wasn't fat Cypher, by the way. Sami Zayn was actually legit. He was better. He should have been a world champion if he would have kept in shape.
If Vince McMahon wasn't in charge of WWE, he would have been a world champion by now.
Like that boy actually legit moonsaults, kicking. That boy was legit.
What you guys talking about?
That Sami Zayn. It was. I watched the top old highlights.
Back when he was what? Hold on, y'all both talking at the same time.
His old back in the Lucha Underground and other indie promotions, his name was El Generico.
Oh, okay, got it.
They actually Pat McAfee and Cole made a reference to it on Raw during his match. He said that Michael Cole was like, that was not Generico at all. And then Pat said something about having a mask on or something.
I missed that, but I do like those little bit of meta commentary for the real fans who can catch up on those slick comments. I like that.
So, but yeah, the story was more so cool. I didn't get back into wrestling until NXT Battleground and Dragon. When I say Dragon off and Dijak put me back, I'm like, this is what I like. They slamming people on the steel steps, smacking people. I'm loving it. I go to the main roster. I see a super kick after super kick. I see people handcuffs against. I'm like, oh, they doing this again? I'm like, thank you. Just blend it in. I was tired of the PG stuff. Like,
the funny thing is, the wrestling is what brought you back. The story is what brought me back. The Bloodline story. That's what had me come back to wrestling. That segment with they were standing in the ring and Jay and Sammy was yelling at each other, and Jay was like, "I don't give a damn what the tribal chief said." When Roman looked up, that's when I got back hooked on wrestling, because that was cinema right there. That word that they keep throwing around, that's what that was. That whole segment. That's what got me back in.
Like, that made me watch. But so the story was like the story that got me there in wrestling. Really, like, besides that Dijak match, it was the Bloodline story, but it wasn't because of Roman. I was a Uso fan. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a Jey Uso fan to the core, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Jay bought me. I'm like, and I was mad he lost some belts at WrestleMania 39. I was pissed. I was mad. I actually was in the match, bro. I was like, I'm really watching this good ass match. That match, I'm not, bro. And the thing is, I know I'm not gonna get another tag team match like that. Last tag team match that I said that was good like that was the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, the Dudleys. You get what I'm saying? And then Rhino came in to help them, and then the second match was even better. You feel me? So that's the last tag team match I said that was good. Like,
I'm glad that we all got back into wrestling, because this shit is lit right now. If I wasn't into wrestling, I'd be mad.
I'm getting your man Cypher back into it. Cypher getting back into it really fully.
I wouldn't say that. Right, I'm casual.
I agree with
I'm watching it. I'm watching it more than a little bit, so I guess you could say I'm into it reluctantly. But any final thoughts before I let you guys go?
Yeah, Cypher, rate your first show. You loved it? You liked it? You hated it? How do you feel?
Oh man, I liked it. I did not love it. I liked it though.
Okay, cool. Well, because when you said that,
I love the seats. That was the part I hated the most.
Well, besides that, but the production, everything.
No, I definitely didn't like the production, because I didn't get to get the big screen, because they didn't have the screen out that time, because it was hot off the heels of WrestleMania. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna go down as liked for me, but it's really cool. It's a very high like. It's just not a love, because I got to see The Rock from far away. I got to see Cody Rhodes from far away. I got to see John Cena from far away. I got to see Triple H from far away. So it was like I got to see all these cool things, but it was so freaking far away.
I was jealous. I was so jealous at y'all, bro, because y'all had the chance to see my favorite wrestler of all time, not in the ring, but my favorite of all time, just come out. He didn't even really do nothing.
Yeah, no, it was a great experience. It was great.
You know what's crazy?
It's gonna be one of the things I appreciate more as time goes on.
I saw two of my favorites all time. I saw Rock and CM Punk. I didn't even expect to see CM Punk.
Oh, I forgot CM Punk showed up at the end. The little slick stuff going, hide under the ring when it was dark. I knew. See, it got real dark right before that segment. I like something going on, but I'm so far away and I already wear glasses. But anyway, folks, Dashy, let me do AJ first. AJ, where can the good folks find you?
_Dream Chaser on any social media platform. If y'all want to play the game, what's for the AJ on any gamer tag. Yeah, I mean.
And Dashy, where can the good folks find you at?
You can find me in Toronto, spitting and stepping on the embassy, because we team Kendrick over here.
Ooh.
Also, you can catch me on the gram of Instas _ I heard Dash. It's in there somewhere. Front and back.
Well, folks, don't forget to make that like button tap out and put that subscribe button in the chokehold. We'll see you in the next
Ring that
one.
notification bell.